Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. All right, listen, we're going to be installing this slider, the Wunderlich protector that goes in this vicinity right here. Okay, so I just received the part, but we're outside to the bike now. We're going to install it right here. Now, before you get that installed, I'll show you a part list, what you're going to need before you get started. I've been saying for all my how-to videos, working on your truck, now working on the bike, you have to get some panel removers. Get you a good set. All right, I'll put a link below. Inexpensive. It's something that you're always going to be looking for if you work on your bike. All right, they come very handy. So get you some of this. It won't mar the paint and the metal. So you need one of these tools. And also, you're going to need one of these bits. This is a T40, a star bit, again, to help you. So when you torque down your screw, you can torque it down to the proper specification. And of course, invest in a small torque wrench. All right, ideal tool to have. Highly recommend. Again, I'll put affiliate links in the descriptions of these tools. If you don't have it, buy it one time. I believe buy once, cry once. Enough of that. Let's just get this installed. Now, the trick now is just to get this off. All right, and this, to me, I think it's supposed to be just a plastic piece. And the trick is now is going to try how to get underneath this without damaging it. So having a sort of these tools will help you out. Let's see. All right, so there's a little play there. So let me figure this out by using one of my pry tools on getting this removed. Once I get it removed, then we'll go to the next step. So stand by. Okay, guys. Again, you need one of these panel removers. Now, I was having trouble getting my panel remover behind this. All right, so what I end up doing, I end up getting one of my Dotry tools. This is another one I highly recommend to get. What I did, I just used this end here, pushed it in, and this here allows you to push it forward. And now I can take this and bring it out. All right, so if you're having trouble, check this tool out here. This was much easier to get behind it and help pull it out. All right, it's only held in by friction. So that's off, and this is what you're gonna see. The direction says before you do anything, make sure you clean this out. All right, because you're gonna be using the adhesive and your washer, make a seal to avoid any water getting into this. So let me just get this cleaned off and then we'll install the part. Okay guys, after cleaning this, I'd suggest I get a bit of alcohol, clean that off real good, because right now you're gonna take the rubber gasket they give you and you're just gonna put it over this nut like that. All right, again, help protect that seal so you don't get any water in this. So I done cleaned it. You're simply gonna slip this on. Just try to get it lined up in the middle. Kind of just eyeballing it. Not too complicated. Just like that. That's on. Now you're just gonna take your slider. Make sure you have that rubber piece covering here. That goes there. And you're just gonna slide this in. And now what's gonna happen is simply when you tighten this, this is gonna expand to keep it locked in. And that's simple. That's in, that's in. I'm gonna push that in. So let me just get this tightened up. And I believe it's 10 nm, I believe. I gotta convert that into pounds. It might be 10 pounds, I'm not sure. But just follow your directions and tighten it, and that's it. Very simple little accessory you can put on there. So let me get this done and it'll come back and look at it. Stand by. Okay, it's installed, guys. Now what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to tighten this down. It says 10 Newton meters. In US, I looked it up, it's 7.3 pounds of pressure or foot pounds, all right? I converted my 7.3 foot pounds to tighten this in here properly. So it doesn't come out and you don't lose it. Dang on. All right. That's tightened down. All right. Okay, guys, got to install. Now, just a word advice, all right, just my recommendation. It's not in the direction. When you put this in, remember, make sure you constantly putting pressure to keep it closer to this ring, because all this this is a compression is expanding. If you don't pay attention, it will back out a little bit, giving you a little gap. If you have a slight gap, I recommend just have a little rubber mallet just to tap it in. All right, you're not going AWOL on it, all right? Like you're going for gold, but you are gonna make sure you tap it to keep the, you know, the seal here. Just my recommendation, that's what I did. I backed it out, tapped that screw, because all it is a sleeve, and you just want to keep it closer to this. All right, that's just my recommendation. Do what you want. Don't blame me if you do something wrong, all right? If your bike goes down or whatever it may be, the likelihood of you hitting this is very unlikely. But if you do ride without bags or some type of serious crash, or you're going over rocks, again, this is just help protect this area. All right, so plus it looks better. Okay guys, so we're gonna go with the front now, front sliders. Now, before you install this, I highly recommend look at the directions and pay attention to the orientation, how you installing this. All right, there is a difference. So I would put it together, lay it out, and match what the directions are telling you. This side here, this metal part, that's to the right. So if you're facing the direction you're traveling on your bike, this has to be on the right hand side. So pay attention to that. All right, so I would just lay it out. I would get your screws out, and I will just dry foot everything to like it's supposed to be. All right, to make sure everything, you have everything, and you're pretty much matching the picture or the direction, how you installing this. And that's that. So just pay attention to that, don't take any shortcuts. And they give you some Loctite, which you will be using. All right, and so that's how it's gonna be set up. So just want to give you that tip. Pay attention to the direction, and then we'll just get it installed. All right, and it's going in this direction right here, right into that location. So let me reset up. Let me open this Loctite and get this thing installed. Okay guys, let me get started here. All right, first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna dab this with some blue Loctite. As you can see, I got a little bit on there. You're gonna take your screw and just start to get it on there like that, all right? It doesn't say where you should start, left or right. I'm gonna start on the right-hand side of the bike, face or left-hand side if you're facing it. I'm gonna slip that right in there. Okay. Make sure everything's lined up. I see it comes out here. And now you're just gonna slip the other one in. It's that simple, nothing too complicated. And I suggest probably throw some Loctite on this before you slip that boot on. Like that. Let's put this on here, screw there, and take this other one in and screw it in. All right, and these nut size is a 10 millimeter. So you're gonna need a 10 millimeter ratchet. Just gonna make sure you get that all covered up. Like that, all right? So now, get your 10 millimeter, let's snug it down, and then you're gonna come back, I think it says 6 Nm, I believe is the poundage. I gotta convert that into poundage, see what that is, and tighten it in, and that's that, all right? So that's how it looks, and that's how it looks. All right, so let me get my torque wrench and tighten this down, so stand by. Okay guys, I got the sliders all installed. You can see the front right there. This one's very easy to put in. Really, all you need is a 10 millimeter socket. Foot-pounds in US is 4. My torque wrench only registered lowest is 5, so I just torqued it as close as possible. But very easy to do. Make sure you put the Loctite on your screws, and that's in. That's less than a 5-minute installation, to tell you the truth. 5 minutes, 6 minutes the most. And the back, very easy to do. Again, the likelihood of me damaging that location is highly unlikely, but not impossible. So that's why I end up buying it. So what do you think? Is something that you guys would do? Again, check out the affiliate links in the description, and I'll just see you in the next one, guys. Later.